So out of all of these passport bro bans, I think the
Bruh.
one that bothers me the most is the deletion of Skylar Derouen's channel. It's your boy, Mosa from the Homies Hub. You guys already know what you got to do. Like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you guys turn on the notification bell. Make sure all of my notifications are turned on if you enjoy content like this. You guys know that we have the Homies app. I'm giving away 5 free memberships every single week. If you would like to test bugs on the new platform, we hope to be bug free and ready to roll in exactly 30 to 60 days. With that being said, it's your boy. Let's get it. So, I think out of all of the bans that genuinely bother me is Skylar Derouen's ban on his channel. Now, me and him are not super close, but we are pretty cool. We were able to get into communication when he actually had lost his Patreon. And in this time, I let him know that I had also lost my Patreon and I just resorted to building my own site. If that's where the content's going to be and you have to lead people there anyway, take the YouTube traction and send them over to your own private site. So I actually gave him that gem, and since then he's been extremely successful with his platform Phantasm, in which he sends his audience to. And I would say Skylar probably has the largest and biggest community of travel bros in the entire passport bro space, or travel space in general, because not everyone is a passport bro. With that being said, I was disappointed to find out that his channel had been deleted. Amongst the deletion with other channels such as Giamo Jackson, Floyd's channel, and the demonetization of Mentuition. Now, this is unfortunate, and there's a lot of speculation as to what's going on. Skylar has already came out with a video on his own private platform as to why this has happened. So if you guys would like to go find out as to why his channel was deleted, he gives an explanation on Phantasm. Go and support him while he sorts through the appeal process. Now, there's a lot of speculation as to why, and a lot of the conversation is kind of circling around whether or not talking about certain activity that happens overseas is allowed on the platform, right? Meaning, we don't want you talking about the things you're doing if you go to some of these destinations. Just do it, but leave it off YouTube. YouTube is trying to be family friendly, it's trying to be ad friendly and things like that, and they will resort to removing things off your channel. But the problem with that is there's a lot of debauchery in the quote unquote travel space. There's a lot of debauchery in multiple platforms, and I was making a prime example of what this was, right? So we speculated Giamo lost his channel for maybe one of two reasons: the girl that was trying to report him, or just the content type he has on his platform, such as thumbnails, links, and certain kinds of promotions. However, we see, you know, booty and cheeks and chicas all over music videos and rap videos in depth all over YouTube. It's actually in the billions of views. So why is it necessarily that YouTube would ban a traveler for maybe showcasing the same kind of content, but not ban a musician or an artist? And then it goes into, well, what they're actually might be banning for is the exploitation and the presentation of women. And now it's important to understand what that is. That means that if there is a transactional nature that might be occurring between you and another woman in some of these countries, and your channel might be pushing or insinuating that, they will clip your channel. Now, it's important to understand what that means. That means that they are actually paying attention to the context of your content. It could probably be because the AI is not only just looking for visuals, but is trying to understand the dynamic and the nature in which you are presenting these women. How are these women being presented? Now, in Skylar's kind of situation, I don't think Skylar necessarily is as out there as a lot of other travel bros, content creators, and passport bros. I think a lot of his videos is commentary, right? It's really commentary videos showcasing how men can have their way internationally. Now, some of the speculation that's going on is that his last couple videos about Brazil and what particular women might be doing in Brazil might have got his channel deleted. He might have even been reported by the girl herself if she had discovered the content. Skylar was trying to basically do almost a comedic kind of video that showcases how women talk about how men are quote unquote exploiting women overseas. But now he flipped the tables and showed real examples of how women from first world countries are also exploiting men overseas. It might appear that YouTube didn't like that, and I guess up to their discretion, they deleted his entire channel. I'm not even sure there were any warnings that were issued. It kind of was just like, hey, this is not working. We're going to need to just get rid of your channel. Now, YouTube will tell you to, go and check out the community guidelines, but when you go and check them out, they're very ambiguous. So almost when you upload to YouTube, especially when you're in the travel space, it feels like you're walking on eggshells. You don't actually know for sure why they would get rid of your channel. Some people, a lot of us now are sitting here like, well, will they find something on our channel that they eventually want to get rid of? Is it the fact that we are showcasing girls, or is it the context in which we are displaying these women? It's very unclear, and we don't know. Like I said before, it's possible they can get rid of the Homies Hub. They might say the commentary content, some of the live stream content is not up to par with what they want on their platform, and they can just get rid of us. And that is why you guys have to tap into the Discord, tap into the community, join the HomiesHub.com. It will be fusing with the Homies app after our bug fixes, and we will have our own platform in which you guys can be a part of, monetize, and share your experiences. So yeah, I would love to know what you guys think, man. Drop it inside of the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's, for me, it's a shame to see huge channels get cleared off the platform like that, and kind of, according to these other YouTubers, there really was no warning. There was no warning that had occurred. You kind of just woke up, got an email, channel's gone. And I think that's scary. Usually things start off with a couple strikes. You get some warnings, and I get it. It's YouTube's platform. They don't have to warn you. They can just get you off the platform. But I think Skylar's removal of his platform, to me, is the scariest. And it's the scariest because at the end of the day, conversations should be able to be had. An age restriction could have also been implemented, a warning, but to just clear somebody's entire channel like that, that's scary. And some people are celebrating that, and I wouldn't celebrate anybody losing their channel, especially somebody who I would say like Skylar really minimally ever shows women and has had his channel for so long. It kind of makes me think, man, are we gonna have to start really, really considering moving to other platforms to continue our content? With that being said, it's your boy Mosa from the Homies Hub. I hope you guys are enjoying this commentary series we're back on. Like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, man, and tap into the Discord, and we can have this conversation more in depth. It's your boy. Peace.